Hello everyone out there in the vinyl community, it's Loonacy here, doing another vinyl updates. I actually have quite a bit of stuff to show. I started this video, I don't know, a day or so ago, and my camera battery went dead, so I thought, well, I'll just do it another day. And actually, I've got more stuff, so I'm going to do something for the first time here. I'll probably do 2 back-to-back videos here. Just do the first half that I had a while ago, and then I'll do the next one after this. Hopefully, I'm really excited about the second set of stuff that I just found today, actually, but stuff I'm going to show now I've had for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, maybe a little bit more. First things first, background music. Scorpions. Love It First Sting. Awesome stuff. I just kind of in the mood for some Scorpions tonight. Thought that would be a good background music. I was actually watching LJ's video a few videos back where he showed some of the stuff he got at the thrift store. Made me think of, wow, well, one was in my area. So I went to my Goodwill, actually, and found a few things there at Goodwill, and we're talking about dollar finds here. So I was pretty happy. Some of it's okay, some of it's not so great, you know. But you get what you can get for a buck. I mean, what can you do? First thing, not really familiar with it, Charlie Daniels Band. Fire on the Mountain. And I'll tell you, don't know much about it, but it was $1. So, at Goodwill, I said, why not? Picked it up, listened to it, it was okay. It was not too bad. Next one, I have some Jefferson Starship. This is Bert. Forgive me, I don't know much about this band at all. I listened to it, it was alright. I've seen it around quite a bit, but for $1, I thought, what the heck, why not? Next two I actually was pretty happy to find for a Goodwill find. Billy Joel, Glass Houses, excuse me. Good stuff. I actually like this. Got quite a few. If you don't know, this got quite a few. It's still rock and roll to me, stuff like that. I mean, it's got quite a few stuff that I knew. And I'm not overly familiar with Billy Joel. Just his hits, I guess, is the best way to say it. And I also found The Stranger by Billy Joel on there for $1. Which, I listened to both these. They just were perfect condition. The vinyl was in perfect condition. I don't know. Only the Good Die Young on here, which is an awesome song to me. I really liked it. For $1, I Goodwill find. Not as good as some of the others you can find out there at thrift stores, but for my Goodwill, that was fantastic, because I've been in there several times. Usually there's nothing. The rest of the stuff I bought at a record store, or in the used section of the record store, whatnot. But I did find this in the dollar section also, at a record store, not at Goodwill. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. You're going to get it. I'm a huge Tom Petty fan. Every time I see something of his, if it's $1 or not, I usually pick it up. And I was surprised at how good a condition this was in. Once I cleaned it up, it was dirty and dusty, but once I cleaned it up, it was okay. Used also, I got, which I'm not, forgive me if you guys are out there and like this band, U2. This is about the only thing I can listen to of theirs for a long period of time that I like, and this is Joshua Tree. The Streets Have No Name, their big hits. This was, can't remember exactly the year that this came out, but it was '87, so it was about the year I started really listening to music, and it was on the radio all the time back in the day where I'm from, so I remembered the song, so I thought, I'll give it a try. It was relatively inexpensive. This one, I gotta give a shout out here a little bit. Might have to do a couple shout outs in this video, but LJ again, man, once I saw your video on this band, I had to go buy it. I was listening to it in the background of your video and loved it. And you know what it is as soon as I say it, or as soon as I show it. Marshall Tucker Band, their debut. And this, you were right, man. This is good. And I think you classified this as country rock or something like that. This was really, really good, man. I was happy to have it. I couldn't find it anywhere. I had to go to eBay to buy this. Relatively inexpensive, $8 or something like that, but it was well worth it to me. Loved it so much. Loved it so much. I went out, found this. This was still sealed actually at my record store for like $5, and it's the Running Like the Wind. I gotta say, not as good as the first one. And I think you mentioned either in a comment to me or in your video about once it gets in the 80s, their style changed a little bit, their sound changed a little bit. This was 79, so it's right during that time. Not bad, just nowhere near as good as that first LP. Next one, The Clash, Give 'Em Enough Rope. And I gave this a listen the other day. I like The Clash. I don't have a lot of their stuff. You know, as I've said in many of my videos, I'm just building my collection now, so a lot of the stuff I don't have, but I really liked this, actually, as far as The Clash goes. I actually thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Not as much as this, of course, and I finally got it. Uriah Heep, Demons and Wizards. This is the gatefold, of course, and I've been looking for it forever, in good condition, or in decent condition. Finally found it in relatively decent condition. Had to buy it. I've got almost everything of theirs now. Still have a few things left to pick up, but great. It really is a great Uriah Heep album. Love it. I will give another shout out to From the Pacific, Kevin. I watched some of his videos. I watch all of his videos, but some of the video that he showed on his top 50, he showed this band, CD on the Radio, and I went and just kind of checked it out on YouTube and on iTunes a little bit, and I really liked it. It's hard to explain what this is to me. First couple songs almost have like a funk sound to it, maybe. I don't know. Second song, the first song on the first side is really good. I really like this. This is probably going to be close to in my top 10 of 2011, which I hope to do that video someday soon as well. A band that I found again from the Pacific, from Kevin, was, and I showed some of the other stuff, was Wilco. And this is the Whole Love. This is their one from this year, 2011. And it was great, man. I'm really becoming a Wilco fan. Gatefold, of course. Double OP. I'm really becoming a fan of theirs. I like what they do as far as when you buy their records. Almost every one comes with not a download card, but the actual CD in there, which you don't find all that often, which is great. I love the fact that they do that. It's really cool that they throw that extra in there for listening to your car or whatever. Having it on digital format, it's very, very nice. And then the last one here, obviously it's new, but Pantera, Cowboys from Hell. I'm all over the board here, I know. I've got everything from the Marshall Tucker Band to Pantera here in this video, but this is their reissue, of course, their gatefold, double LP. If you're a Pantera fan, gotta have it, of course, which I am a Pantera fan, so I have to have it in the collection. I actually, like I said, I went out and bought these, and then I was going to make a video, camera went dead, and I went out today and actually found a whole bunch of more stuff, but I don't want to put it in, where am I at? I'm at almost 9 minutes, so I don't want to put too much all in one, so I'll just go ahead and break this up and do a second video, so to show the rest of the stuff. Some of the stuff I got in the other pile, that I'll show soon, is just, to me, awesome finds. Great stuff for me to find. I'm really liking everything that's out there. Everybody's just kind of showing the stuff that they are enjoying in 2011, or their top 10 or top 50 for some, which I really enjoy that stuff, and it's showing me to a lot of new, great music that I either forgot about or haven't even heard of in some cases, which is really good to me. That's the best thing about this for me, for the vinyl community, is showing new music, stuff I haven't heard of. Turns me on to stuff that I may never knew I loved, and that I now do. Marshall Tucker Band's a great example. Uriah Heep, another one for me, that have been really, really stuff that I haven't listened to before, but I love it now, and I can't get enough of it. So thanks for all those suggestions out there, and keep those videos coming. I'll be back in just a few to show the rest of my stuff. Thanks.